Now, the Princess of Wales has discussed the power of spending time in nature during a visit to the Lake District with a group of Scouts.
Yeah, during a walk around Windermere, Catherine spoke to the Chief Scout, Dwyane Fields, about the peace she finds in the great outdoors. Here's our royal correspondent, Sean Coughlin.
I find it a very spiritual and very intense, emotional reconnection, I suppose, these environments.
Catherine has become a great advocate of the healing power of nature. And in this video, she talks about how much it means to her to walk in such a soothing setting in the Lake District.
Not everyone has that same relationship, perhaps, with nature, but it is so, therefore, meaningful for me as a place to balance and find a sort of sense of peace and reconnection in what is otherwise a very busy world.
The Princess is in remission from cancer and has talked about the natural world as being a kind of sanctuary in stressful moments. This was echoed by Chief Scout Dwyane Fields.
When you come out into a natural environment, it helps you understand yourself that much more. We really belong in nature, we're in tune with it.
How are you all doing? Good? So beautiful, because so many of the walks here, you can see Lake Windermere, because it's huge, isn't it?
Catherine is joint president of the Scouts, and the video, recorded last month, shows how much she wants to share her profound love of nature with young people. Sean Coughlin, BBC News.
Beautiful blue sky there. We're joined by Chief Scout Dwyane Fields and Scout Chorkiu. Morning, both of you.
Morning.
Chorkiu, what was that like for you? Was it a surreal experience?
I was over the moon.
Oh.
It was such an honour to just have her visit us in such beautiful scenery, and it's such a beautiful weather as well, with the sun shining and the sky was just clear. There was not a single cloud. It was just such an honour to have her with us, and we had a hike with her. I had a chat with her as well, and it's a moment I'll never forget, because I was able to meet someone as inspiring as her, and it's just surreal. Yeah.
And being able to share your love of nature in that beautiful setting in the Lake District.
Yeah,
What was she saying to you about what she gains from that environment and what you gain as well?
Yeah. I talked about, like, we both shared our love for nature as well. I told her about being a GCSE student. It's crucial to find that balance between studying and life. And I also shared with her how it's really important now, because we're in this like modern society with technology being this like iron cage keeping us locked in, and it's preventing us to just truly experience and admire the freedom of nature outside.
Dwyane, as Chief Scout, I wonder if what Chorkiu's saying there, that's something that you hear a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, Chorkiu describes it so well. It's something that I hear up and down the country. I've visited groups locally, nationally, and internationally as well. And every single one of them, they value the outdoor spaces that you're talking about. Oftentimes we see young people, we think, oh, they're glued to their device. What they really need is to spend time outdoors for a little while. And they need support in doing that often. Generally speaking, I think young people want to get out. It's beneficial for their mental health. It's something we talk about quite a lot. It's great to be outdoors, spending time, having adventures, making friends, learning those really important skills for life. And I think this video is a great example of that happening.
We did the programme from the Lake District just a couple of weeks ago, and I went for a bit of a hike afterwards. And I was really struck, actually, by how many young people were out enjoying the surroundings. I wonder whether there is a bit of a sea change going on. Do you think there is? Do you think that young people are getting out there more?
Yes, because it's good for them. Honestly, it's good for their physical and mental well-being in general. It allows them to just relax, just put all of their schedules, their day, anything that went wrong, just at the back of their mind, and they just enjoy a beautiful scenery of trees and the weather and just a beautiful lake. Just standing there is just being in your own world.
Dwyane, I'm fascinated by something you just said, which is that, you know, young people very often want to get off their devices. What about those young people who don't want to get off their devices? How do the Scouts encourage them just to get outside? Because even, it's just that first couple of steps out into the daylight, isn't it, that they need?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the outdoors can be a scary place for someone who doesn't spend time out there. And the key thing is to create the environment where they feel safe going out there, where they feel supported going out there. Young people and devices, they seem in lockstep. But the truth is, the moment you take that away and the moment you bring them out there, I've been doing it for years now, you bring them out to a natural space, natural environment, and you pause and you let them take in the space they're in, and instantly they forget the device. They don't need it anymore. They start engaging with the space around them, engaging with the people beside them, oftentimes their peers, engaging with adults, engaging with other strangers walking past. And it's a great place to watch them learn, watch them work, and watch them develop those skills, develop the self-confidence that they need in future life. Now, there is a place for technology. We can't get away from it. But there's also a place for nature and for our natural spaces and for adventures and for spending time outdoors as well.
I suppose for you then, as Scout, it's important to make sure that you're thriving in our towns and cities,
Absolutely.
as well as in village halls in rural areas.
Absolutely. The towns and cities are where the bulk of our, membership is. That's where all our leaders are. That's where our young people are. But what we need to do is make sure that we don't forget that we have a connection to nature in our natural spaces, our rural spaces as well. And we take advantage of those inner city green spaces as much as we can.
And Chorkiu, I'm fascinated to know, you had a chat to the Princess of Wales about the pressures of GCSEs. Did she give you any advice?
She gave me advice on how to balance it out really. So she told me because of how we have a lot of holidays, we're in school holiday now. She told me to just, because it's really nice weather. Well, now it's rain. Now it's a bit dull now. But last week I had a chance to walk around Croxteth Park, where with my family, and we just enjoyed the scenery with all of the flowers blooming as well. And it's just something that I enjoy, and it calms my exam stress down.
Well, good luck with your GCSEs.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming in this morning. I know you had to put your phone away, but did you manage to get a selfie with her?
No.
Oh, no. Oh. You could have had your phone on silent. Well, at least you've got the official press photography pictures, haven't you, that, as a lasting memory.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you for having us.